Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. It depends on which time span you're watching this. I hope that you're watching it maybe in the morning. Catch it as early as possible because let's get the vent out of our system. We have to get the rant and the venting out of our system because we cannot continue we cannot continue ranting for the entire day. But there are lessons to learn from this, and definitely, I'm quite sure most of the Reggae Boys fans, maybe can't expect it to happen, but we were really hoping for the best. Results against the USA significantly is not the best. Now we saw 29 games, 4 losses, 4 wins, 29 games. Well, we have played now 29 meetings. We have 4 wins. That's now make it 18 loss. Whoa. 18 loss. Wow. Anyways, let's move away from that. Guys, please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the Military Guna TV because we're building a great platform here for us all to enjoy football, especially Reggae Boys. We can discuss great footballing topics. Now, guys, I have a few things I want to speak about. I have it right here. And one of the key things is this. Leon Bailey on the bench, but did not came onto the pitch. Leon Bailey warming up, but still did not came onto the pitch. We will definitely gonna discuss that. But let's start off with a few things. Now, the game stats, the stats for the game. I'm gonna show you guys something so that you guys can see what I'm talking about first, because I need to highlight that. I need to highlight that. So I'm bringing it up right now, guys. I'm gonna highlight something specific. So I tweeted it this morning. This morning is when I tweeted it. You guys, it's coming up quite soon, next minute, or seconds or so. Good. So I tweeted this morning. I know the players are not perfect, but I don't understand a game of 90 minutes and the Reggae Boys could not complete 180 passes in 90 minutes. 180 passes. No system, no style of play, no game management. Theodore Whitmore, this is on you. Now let's look at this. This is a few of the stats. I'm just going to give you guys, I'm going to highlight some of the stats to you guys. So, in attacking sense, they had 11 shots. We had 9. But first of all, look at the possession, people. They had 67% possession. We had 33. That is bad. People, that is bad. That is really, really bad. Yes, the shots on target are equivalent, but look at our shots that we had on target. Some paper shots, prep school shots that roll into the keeper's palm. But look at when they're going at our goal. They had 1 paper shot. But other than that, they were pep shots. These shots were coming at aggressive. I mean, with ignorance in them. That is how these guys were kicking their shot. But let's move over to the next part, as I said earlier. No, they had 28 crosses. They made a total of 579 passes. We had 283. Pass completed. They had 490 pass completed. We had 177. Our pass completion was 65%. Their pass completion was 85%. People, we completed 177 passes. 177 passes in a game of 90 minutes. I have seen game where defenders, one defender alone, the complete. For example, last game, is it Liam Moore completed like about 50 passes. Between 50 and 40 passes, Liam Moore alone. That was in the Costa Rica game. 50 passes. No, the entire team, only completed 177 passes. We couldn't reach the 180. So these are some of the things that I want to speak to you guys about. These are definitely some of the things I want to speak to you guys about. It's not looking good. No, let me get into a few more aspects of the footballing game for you guys. So the USL is mostly consists of MLS players. I'm quite sure most of you know that. One of the best MLS player is in our squad, which is Andre Blake. One of the top scorers, I wouldn't say top scorers, but one of the lethal strikers in MLS is in our squad. He started for us which is Core Burke. But yet still, some of the MLS players on the USA team look spectacular. They look really, really spectacular. No, I'm quite sure that you guys can see that should I put it now? That writing that said we had no game plan. That's exactly what happened. We had no game plan, no tactics, no game management, none of those things. So let's run through a few other things then that I had written down. First of all, we had a better team on the pitch. The results was not in our favor. We were dominated. We were totally dominated. Most people said we look good in the first half. The reason why we look good in the first half is because maybe the game is 0-0. That could be the reason why we look better in the first half. We were fighting in the first half, but we still not control the game. We had no part of the game in which we said we had 5 or 6 passing, complete 5 or 6 consecutive passes, and we were trying to build something. As soon as we got the ball, whoop, one long ball over the top, then it's done. Receive the ball, defender, Damian Lowe, Liam Moore, or one of the fullbacks, long ball over the top. That's not a game plan. That's not a game plan. The USA team was not even pressing that high. If they were pressing at offline, I would understand getting the ball over the top. But these guys weren't pressing. They weren't pressing that high. At one point, Blake was telling the players to press. We need to press a bit higher. We were sitting deep, and Blake was clearly instructing the players to press a bit higher, step forward, go higher, push them back. Andre Blake was telling them that. But we sung deeper. We can't go consistently sung deeper. I believe that Andre Blake is the reason why we didn't pick up 4. Those saves that he made, one of the near post saves in early parts of the game, those tipping shots over the bar, come on, he's the reason why we did not get 4. Junior Flemings made a few good opportunities, maybe about two good shots that came off, and the keeper made it look really, really pretty. But they were good attempts. But what I'm talking about, the attempts made at our goal was not good. Second thing, well, not second, but moving to the last aspect of it now. Players have a responsibility. No, we're moving to Liam Bailey quite soon, people. Players have a responsibility to play. So you're saying that the players on the pitch literally didn't turn up. Guess what? It doesn't matter how good players are. When you're not playing in a cohesive system, when you're not playing with the right instructions, with the right tactics, it doesn't matter how good you are, you will literally fail. You will not look good. It doesn't matter how good the team is. It's like when you have a team, you just put a team, you just find some players and put them together and say, let's go and play some football. Versus a team that was playing for a consistent time period, cohesiveness. For example, like the Japan Under 24 game. We had better players on the pitch. But they were more of a cohesive unit. They had tactics, they had plan. They played sequential football. Very, very organized. We didn't look organized. Or we never had any shape right through the game. We had no shape. So yes, the players have a responsibility, but for these players to look good, the system needs to look good. The tactics needs to be good. The instructions needs to be good. What if the instructions are once the defender gets the ball, loops it forward and take the pressure off the midfield? What if that's the instruction? The instructions have to be accurate. Not only accurate, but they have to be in accordance to how the team is playing. So, and let's get into the final aspect of it now, Liam Bailey. So, why didn't Liam Bailey come off the bench? If a player is deemed fit to play and is on the bench, because being on the bench means that you're fit to play. Why didn't Liam Bailey came off the bench to provide some extra element? Because one thing, yes, we know that Liam Bailey is not having the best Gold Cup campaign. But one thing we know is that when Liam Bailey plays, 2 or 3 players consistently stick close to Liam Bailey. That leaves space and time for another player, which we can utilize those aspects of football. As I said, I did a video on this already, that when Liam Bailey plays, we have a higher win percentage when Liam Bailey plays. We could say that he's not performing at this, but guess what? Guess what? When he plays, we win games. When Michael Hector plays, we win games. It doesn't matter how poorly we think of him. That is football, people. But as I'm saying, is I want to know the reason why Tapa Whitmore didn't brought on Leon Bailey, especially in the latter stages of the game when the legs were tired and USA was literally open up trying to get the second goal. I'm really concerned why Leon Bailey didn't came on the pitch at that particular time, because if a player's fit to be on the bench, yes, I believe that he would be fit enough to play on the pitch. We saw him warming up. Why was he warming? Did Leon Bailey warm the entire game? Did he warm the entire game, like from minute one? Too many questions to be asked, but definitely I would really want to know why Leon Bailey didn't came onto the pitch. And I think Tapa Whitmore, you need to work on your game management. You cannot make change so late in the game. You saw that there was tired legs in the midfield. On the 60 minute, they were extremely tired legs. Come on, Tapa, make your changes a bit early. This entire defeat rests on the shoulders of Theodore Whitmore. This entire defeat. I strongly believe so. But guys, tell me what you think. I might be overreacting. I might be just emotionally speaking. But tell me what you think. Put it in the comment section, guys. Why do you believe that Leon Bailey didn't came off the bench despite him being at the bench? Because an injured player is in the stands. If he's on the bench, it means that he's capable of playing. Why didn't he came on? Why didn't he came on the pitch to perform and actually ease some pressure off us? Because I'm quite sure that if the USA team, if Greg Berhalter saw Leon Bailey coming onto the pitch, he would have definitely made some sort of adjustment. The fear factor that Leon Bailey would brought into the USA team would be second to none. But anyways, guys, smash the like button. Subscribe to Military Guna TV. A lot of respect all those who tuned into the everyone who came onto the panel last night for the watch along, and also everyone who joined us on the watch along. Massive respect. Thank you very much for joining, people. Smash that like button. Military Guna TV. And I am